Hey, what's going on?
Hello.
How you doing?
Fabulous. How are you?
I'm great. Can't complain. Is your first time on the podcast?
It is, yes.
Okay, nice. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
Um, everybody late as usual.
You know, gotta gotta allow for CP time. This just gives me an opportunity to roll a joint.
That's a fact. I already been smoking, so that gives me a chance to keep smoking.
Oh no, I just got off of I just came in from a bike ride. So
Okay.
now I need to, pollute my lungs. You do
How
the
many miles?
calisthenics so you can
How
pollute your
many
lungs.
miles you did?
Huh?
How many miles you did?
Today only 10, something light.
Only 10. All right.
Only 10.
Oh.
I usually try to do at least 20 when I'm out on the road.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
What's good, peoples?
Hello.
Yo, Romel, what up? My man got the extra light.
I'm trying to go.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot better than usual, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming to the screen. Not being a shadow anymore.
Here, baby girl.
Trying to move that back a little bit.
I was Pat Lee. I don't understand.
You tell me.
That's your mix.
So Patrick had sent me the discussion questions ahead of time, but I didn't have an opportunity to review them. I was a little busy at work today, so I'm off the cuff with this one.
Gotcha.
Majority, that's all of us.
We got him in the chat.
She talk about that one girl.
We're gonna wait a couple more minutes, see who else joined.
That was so funny.
Is this recording or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Huh?
it's just not live. It's recording. It's just not live.
Okay.
It may or may not get posted.
Yikes.
I don't think the beginning.
It's
Usually...
fine. It's adult. I think it's 21 and up, so we should be all right. Smoking a cigarette here, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm waiting for this Rockets and Mavericks game. Be lit.
Who do you think winning?
Depends on how well Luka plays. I think if Luka plays bad, it's quiet. Rockets win. They got their full squad: Harden, Wall, Cousins, all them Negroes. Oh, Sleeps. What up, man?
Yo, Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen you since last year. Shit crazy out there.
Don't do that, man. I was
What?
yeah. Nigga funny.
The lamest joke of ever. The worst joke for New Year's was that shit.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. How's it looking?
Happy New Year.
What's jumping?
Yeah, not much. Moving in like a couple weeks.
Where you moving to?
I'm moving to Spanish Harlem.
Oh, you wildin'.
Yeah, I'm wilding. I'm ready in the South
Yeah.
Bronx. That's wild.
I thought you was talking about Jersey or something. I'm about
Nah,
to say, you
not
taking
yet.
it up, but not.
Yo, you got another grinder?
I lived in Jersey before. I lived in Jersey City. I'll probably move back to Jersey though, for sure.
I ain't going back to New York. I'm done.
Nah,
Hang it up. Nah,
it's over.
Hey, where you at?
I second that.
I'm in Virginia Beach.
Why you think you be working out all the time? You know what I mean, trying to impress the ladies out there.
Nah. I'm getting ready. This is video year. This is video year. hopefully be shooting a lot of videos. We got an album coming out, so I'm getting ready.
Okay.
So you gotta.
Yo, I meant to tell you this a minute ago. I ran into one of your peoples like 7 months ago.
Oh,
He said he knew you or he did music with one of your mans.
That
Or
part.
you run with the Spanish cat or the light skinned cat you run with? Yeah.
Prof.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
rhyme
yeah.
partner. Yeah, the rhyme partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you must have saw him with the I Got Bars on, or he was promoting.
Yeah, he did. He did. That's why I asked him. I was like, I only know one person
I was
with
just
that.
going in for no reason.
I was like, yo, you know
Know what he
Sleep?
was talking about.
That's all I said. Yo, man, we just
Yeah,
started
man.
chatting on the train and shit. Mad cool brother.
Oh, you giving him a lot of credit. Your brother.
No,
You.
we gotta be respectful, you know what I'm saying?
What up,
Oh,
Peachala?
It's Senior Patrick 007. So with
P
the
Money.
what's up with the white shirt and that little sweater vest you got there,
You
sir?
know where I just came from. Job interview, motherfucker.
Oh, my fault. You're right. My fault. That's on me. My bad.
Trying to got a man in my eye.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
That face
What's
sometime.
going on? Come on. Happy New Year. Sound depressed. This is New
Happy
Year's.
New Year.
New
Yo.
Year's. You can't sound like that. You gotta say it again. Say it again. Say it with pride. Let's go.
What? It's a Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Got some upbeat to it.
One.
Mhm.
Me not put it on the wrong pages.
Come on, yeah. It start off
It wasn't
nice.
the wrong page.
$600 in your account. This how you start.
I wish
Start
I
on
could
with 601.67. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Got an extra 600 in your account. That's how you start off New Year's. Nigga, January 1st. I said,
It's
oh,
so
That's
true.
stimulus.
I was like, oh, okay.
It's so
Thank you.
true.
That's stimulus. That's a fact.
Shit
Yeah,
went to
we definitely
bills.
started off the new year with some money.
Some
Yeah,
people.
that's
on,
better
son.
than your listen, man. That's a start. That's a change.
Of course.
It's something.
Oh,
Listen,
man,
it's
I
better
guess
than
I'll do this
$0.
up and on. Yeah. Unable to access camera. Hold on, let me. So what's up, guys? How's everybody doing?
Amazing. So far.
Good.
Blended.
Man, Ramel in the building. I see you, brother.
Finally try to get some better light.
Do
Yeah.
you trying?
I
Stepping
got-
out the shadows.
I ain't set it up yet.
Urka.
We could tell. Over there looking like
Okay.
Blade. Daywalker.
We live on Facebook.
Appreciate this.
I got a quick topic. Hot topic I want to talk about before we get into the actual topics.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. It really grinds my gears, and people scared to talk about it, but I'm not. I don't give a fuck.
You know what? It's the red table talk.
Nah, no entanglements here. Fire for
No
that.
Right.
entanglements.
Coke out.
Just open conversation.
I'm joking.
Facts. Wow.
Question: how y'all feel about? Is a celebrity that my wife had put me on to. She has some adopted children's, and she's been transgender since I want to say 5 or 6. How y'all feel about that?
Who's the adopted parent?
Anderson's fine.
You should like Angela Jolie.
Nah, it's some other white lady. Some other.
Mm.
I just
Sounds like she's doing an experiment.
Yeah, that shit just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, and then if you say something, you hating, and I'm like, nah, fuck that.
I mean,
like,
you just gotta think like this. We had a time where, listen, I'm gonna say like it is that person, even if the child is adopted, it's up to the system to do something about that. Because who let this woman adopt? You have to question the people that allowed her to adopt and allow that type of situation to happen. It's out of our hands. Like, I have no comment about transgender. I mean, if the parents allow it, you know how the game goes. If the parents allow it, who are we to question it?
See, this what they, but
That
this,
has limits, though. We know that's not really the case when it comes to all matters of parenting. That's left to interpretation.
I mean, the laws change, just like they changed the laws with a lot of things with children. Children got the power now, not the adults.
yeah, but you know what I feel like? I feel like we're in a situation where this is what they want us to do. They want us to not say nothing. They want us to like be scared to speak up. It's wrong to me, man. Like, and it's some young African children too. Like, they don't know nothing about no transgender, man. So messed up. I'm trying to figure out the celebrity. I'm trying to find her.
Listen, like I keep telling people, this time is wild. I really ain't got no say. So if the kid if the parent let the kid be a girl and he's a boy, that's I'm gonna look at the first thing I'm gonna say. That's his problem. That's not mine.
I'm not even gonna say it's a problem, but like, when do we like? When did we start like with this? A kid could decide its gender before he could even bathe properly. Like
when they decided to allow a man to change his birth certificate to a woman.
Listen, when you're older, do what you do. Like, I couldn't get an earring till I was 18, but somebody could decide their gender at 7. Nah,
Yeah, I mean,
it's cap.
I'm telling you, the laws changed, brother. The laws changed.
That's just.
I think it's beyond the laws, though. Like, I think kind of. I mean, I'm not a parent, so it's hard to speak on. It's hard to speak on this from a place of experience, but I think parents now, or just people who are having kids now, are trying to do something different, not necessarily an experiment, but more so just wanting to offer children, I guess, a different option. Like, we remember, like you said, Patrick, like we remember our friends, our parents being harder on us. You couldn't get an earring until you were 18, right? For some people, I think that or if it was harder on them, it may have had negative, like negative connotations to it, negative response, versus, okay, let me be a little easier, because it's not like these things weren't out there. They were just forced into the closet. All of this isn't a new phenomenon. Like, children being gay isn't new. They're just being more accepting, because what is not being accepting? What's the experience been in terms of how they grow up? How does that affect them? So why not do something different?
I'm just saying, like, the suicide rate is so high in the transgender community. I just think that's a decision that,
I'll be honest with you, Pat. I just think it's always been high. Suicide been high, along with the trend. It's always been that high. It's just that now it's public side. It's being public now. It wasn't public back then. It was always kept under wraps.
Mm-hmm. Let's say you're right. My point is, this is the decision that has to be made by somebody 16, 17, 18, not 5, 6, 7. Like, don't tell me you could change your gender at 12, but you can't drink until you're 21. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff you can't do until you're 21 because it's not safe for you, but you can change your sex. You can start taking hormones, and you can start like doing all type of crazy stuff. And then when you turn 19 and you realize maybe you made a mistake, what do?
I mean, we live for different times now, Pat.
Nah, I'm not with that.
That's a valid point, though. Like,
I'm not going.
The reason why I say that
who's the parent and who's the child?
Yeah,
exactly. That's a valid point, Patrick.
Listen, it's the ABCDEFG HI alphabet police got y'all all scared talking about a different time.
Anybody listen? At the end of the day, ain't nobody scared of their ass. I don't give a fuck about them. It's the fact it ain't my, like, at the end of the day, if it comes down to mines, it's a different scenario. At the end of the day, that's not mines. So I
Yeah.
have no say so.
I hear what you're saying, but we gotta get out of that. We gotta get out of that. It's just me and mine. Like,
Yo, Pat, at the end of the day, my
children.
nigga, it is just
Children.
you and yours. At the end of the day, it is you and yours. You gotta think like this. It is you and yours, because every time you try to drop something, somebody else is gonna undercut you anyway. And it's that family that's gonna undercut you every time. That's gonna say something. That's gonna rival you. They're gonna make you look like that person. And you know what I'm talking about when
However they want to look. I'm gonna always speak my piece. I'm not like, it was just crazy. Like, so the moment a young boy displays some type of I like dolls, okay, let's throw him in a dress.
No, but you know how they always say,
Yeah.
you know how they always say that I've known since I was 3 or 4 years old and nothing didn't change. Like, if you ever ask any type of person who likes the same sex, they always say, I've known since I was a kid. So in my mind, I'm like, what is the difference between then and now? Now the parent is just more accepting of the situation instead of covering up or feeding the kid a truck or something like that, trying to change their mind, when in all reality they can't.
Here's the thing. I've always been one of those parents. I've always been one of those people, not parents. I'm not a parent. I've always been one of those people, not my child. But, when you grow up and you mature, you realize there is nothing you can do. No. But with that being said, children in my household, if you talking about you transgender, you want to change your sex, that is fine. You can do all of that when you become an appropriate age.
Right, I agree.
Different name, sure. If you talking about you want to put on makeup and wear heels to school as a 12-year-old boy, I'm not for it, because you setting yourself up to get beat up. Don't put yourself through all the ridicule for no reason, just to be different. Don't say you're going to be different and you're going to get beat up from the age 12 to 18. That's not no good life. That's not living your truth. That's living the beat down every single day. Like, literally, that's what happens every day. You're going to get teased. You're going to get jumped. You're going to get bullied. I'm not putting my child through that. I don't care how much they hate me. I'm not putting my child through that.
That's a fact. And I want to touch on how do I wanted to ask you, how do they know at 3 or 4? How do you know that?
But a lot of people,
how do people know that at 3 or 4? 3 or 4, you 3, 4 years old talk about I love penis, and you know
that kids start masturbating very early. If children start masturbating very early, then wouldn't they know like what they're also finding themselves attracted to? That's like getting that right. Like,
I know
if the norm is, I see a man and a woman together, if the norm is I see mommy and daddy or whatever it is, I see male and female relationships, but I realize I'm always looking at boys, like, or, like.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not being funny. I'm gonna say this. A lot of our shit was planned in our head from cartoons, watching Bugs Bunny keep kissing Elmer Fudd and shit. Some of these wild ass cartoons. Yo, y'all think I'm lying? Y'all think I'm lying?
I'm not
yo,
saying wrong,
just
bro.
Pete Bugs Bunny in the dress every time. Busting down Elmer Fudd, and Elmer Fudd kept falling for that shit. Like, and then all of a sudden he's into the bunny girl. Like, I'm like, hold up, why Bugs always tweaking? A lot of that stuff was planted back then. Think about that. That shit was promoted in cartoons.
Yo, whoever got their phone playing the podcast in the background, lower it. I can hear it. But it's I agree. Like, there's a lot of stuff in cartoons that they show now, and I'm like, what was they doing? Like, what
you be like, okay. Yo, ain't nobody never answered this question for me. Like, it's one question that's on my mind. Like, I saw 2 episodes of this. I saw the movie Lion King, right? If Mufasa's the king of all these lionists, right? Wouldn't Nala be Simba's sister? See what type of shit they promote?
What? I think you went too far, bro. Wait,
No,
Look,
no,
I'm
no,
pointing
no,
that
no.
out. I'm pointing it out. Think about it.
Just because he was the
that
king of
Lion
everything
King,
doesn't
bro.
mean he
Listen,
was
they
hitting
Nah, not
Other
everything.
male
Lion
king.
King.
Yo,
There was
listen,
other
you went
male
too
on
kings
far,
every,
there
bro.
not the
too.
You
cartoon,
went too
not
far.
the movie, not the but Beyonce movie. I'm talking about the actual cartoon.
You
Yeah.
Listen,
went too
man,
far.
we all know
Break
animals
it.
move different, brother. So that you can't relate that
Regardless,
to
no,
human beings. That's not
regardless,
what they were
we
doing.
no. At the end of the day, what do we watch? What do we watch? We watch the animals and live off the animals' stories and their metaphors and their punchlines.
Nah, I think you went too far, brother.
Nah,
Yeah, it's a little
that's
bit.
on more. If yo,
Some people
listen,
go. Some people
wait
go
till
left.
this.
You
Hold
went.
on. Wait till this over. I
You was
guarantee
out.
you gonna think about that. You gonna think about that. Everything we look up to,
I'm out.
everything we look up to, we take quotes from it. Everything
So
we
he
look
just the
into
king,
it.
bro. That's it.
I
That's
can't.
I'm saying,
Just so
like,
y'all know, my homegirls here in the background respond
The
like
fact,
reacting to something totally different, not
the
us.
fact that
no, no,
Lion
no, no.
King,
I'm going to
with
tell you,
that
tell a jump.
analogy, that was amazing to me. I'm about to roll another blunt. That was cool. That was real, bro.
Listen, I'm not talking about the actual joint. I'm talking about the cartoon. What they promoted to us. Everything we watch, it stench on your head. Like you have to think about it. What they promoting to you. You have to think about everything they promote to you.
The cartoons right now is scary, but I just want to also make clear that changing your gender and being gay is two different things.
Yeah.
And we're not trying to talk down about any of that, but
No,
I'm
allowing your child
always-
to change their gender.
I'm
Right, I
always
agree.
child.
Wait,
I think it
so
could be a different age.
wait, so just to be clear, that 5-year-old child completely changed his gender.
No, but
He underwent surgery.
I'm gonna find whatever celebrity this was. It was an old white woman. No, it's a young white woman. But pretty much, I believe the child is about 13 now. And ever since he has been like 5, he's been wearing dresses. And I'm like,
I ain't got nothing to do with that, man.
I'm like,
Yo.
this is implied behavior. This is not like he like for all we know, this young boy could just be gay. He don't even necessarily have to be transgender. And I just feel like his mom threw a dress on him, and he's been wearing dresses ever since. And I just
But that sounds like the old history days. Like some
So you're
moms
saying
put
you
dresses
don't
on
think
their
that it was
sons.
his desire from the beginning to wear dresses?
Yeah.
Is that what did he say that? Like, my mom put me in a dress. I didn't ask for this.
Of course he didn't say that. I mean, he's a kid adopted from Africa. He just going where the meal's hot. Like,
Told you, experiment. That's all that is. It's probably a scientist.
it's just something about white actor going to Africa,
Black
adopting
children.
and all of a sudden,
And then put him in a dress.
Yeah, it's just something that rubbed me the wrong way. It just.
I think, honestly, I feel like the whole situation where it's the white people in general going to Africa and getting children and just for experimenting. Because look at what happened with the guy. And did you see the picture that went viral? How a guy adopted a child from Africa from when he was a baby. When he turned 18, it became his lover.
Oh, I saw that. That's disgusting.
Crazy. That's
What?
crazy. That's crazy and hurtful.
That's disgusting.
That's so fucking
that's
nasty.
crazy.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Now, that's hurtful.
Yeah.
See, that's hurtful.
So
Yeah.
I
So
wasn't
it's
ready
not
for
even
that.
like, yeah.
That's
So it's not
dope,
even
though.
like it's about the white actors. It's just about, the people that are not of our descent going to these countries and exploiting our children.
Right.
I think
So
it's
it comes on a
experiments, man.
deeper
I'm
level.
telling you. Whew.
So
But it was like he was grooming that child. That's fucking disgusting, yo.
that's straight.
That's
That's
nasty.
what Woody Allen did. So whoever just followed suit. So Natia,
That's right. Willie Allen did do that. You're right.
we
Right.
were talking about actresses putting dresses on young boys from Africa that they adopt from like 5-6 years old. So that's what we on right now. I just had to speak on it. That shit kind of pissed me off. So I'm gonna find this chick name. I swear I will.
I wonder if you're talking about. I wonder if it's Charlize Theron. Hold on, let me see.
Oh, say that name again.
Charlize Theron.
I think so.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Bruh, don't tell me that.
Yeah, I think it's her. I think it's her. Yeah, I think it's that heifer.
I don't even know her name. What show
That
she was on?
heifer.
I don't know.
Theron, she was in Kill Bill in one of the movies, I believe.
I don't know her either.
No.
I just saw this last night. We was in the bed and shit, and I was like, what?
Was it Charlie?
Yo, I gotta bring
Yes.
this.
Yep.
I'm in life in here looking like Arabian Nights, Arabian Days.
What up, son? What's
going
going on?
on?
Happy New Year's, brother.
Hey,
What's going on?
talking
Yeah,
about?
it's Charlize
Peace,
Theron.
peace.
Yeah,
Erica.
yeah.
What's going on?
What's going on,
What's
brother?
Same old bullshit. What's up, y'all?
Charlize Theron and her transgender children.
What?
That's crazy.
Damn,
I
that
don't
really
even
just blew me.
Yeah, because I don't even think that it's just the one kid. I think it's both of them.
And
What the bomba
Yeah,
clad is
man. Like
this?
if two kids,
accents coming out when you starting to see what's going on. You see?
that's two experiments. But
Yeah, I think it's two.
What are y'all telling me right now? Like, this is really blowing me. What?
See, that's why I said I had to speak about it. Once I saw the story, I was like, it ain't a topic, but it's gonna be a hot topic. For
Yeah.
real. I had to.
And the boy really looks like a girl. Like she has her in jumpsuits. She has her like she has him like the hair was grown very long. They put braids on it. Like it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
just wait till he's 21. He's gonna come to realization.
Yeah,
That's when it always hit you. 23,
I
21, or 23. That's when that shit really hit you.
Do you know what? Honestly, you don't even know that because he's been with her since he was a baby. So it's going to be hard for him to be unconditioned out of the way he was groomed.
I'm telling you, it don't matter who you are, 21 to 23, that shit gonna hit you like a fist to your face. It always do. Everybody. That's why you have all these. That's why you have all these depressions and all these etc. Because you start really thinking about it. Your mind start maturing. Once your mind start like maxing out to 25, you have a great understanding mostly of everything.
So I'm gonna say 25 because
I'm gonna say 25 to 32.
Just me working at front doors of clubs and shit, just speaking to people. People usually hold what their parents tell them till they're about 25. When they're about 25, 26, they start to question if all the things that their parents taught them.
That's why I said that max 25.
No, it starts around 25. Because people be quoting
that shit at 6.
Right, yeah.
I got hit in the
parents like, yo, my father always said up until they're about 24, 25. And then they start to like think about like, is my parent, might be
it's true. But even though they're questioning it, it's going to be hard to break that cycle, that bound. Remember, they're going to be bounded, or what's the word I'm looking for? They're going to be held captive from the mind. So you have to break out of that cycle. So that's going to take some time as well. So just because you come to realizations at 25 doesn't mean you're actually going to break out of that cycle around 26, 27. Sometimes it takes years.
Like, yo, I'm set in stone. Fuck it. You're gonna be like, I'm set in stone. Fuck it.
And like, it just, I'm always going to speak it for the children. I don't care who got a problem with me, who gonna call me transphobic or whatever. It's a child. Like, even like the Wade situation, which is a little bit more understanding, 12, 13. But another transgender said, Wade, make sure you don't allow that child to take hormones. Said that for a reason. This is what a cross-dressed, already fully developed transgender grown-up said. Wade, make sure you don't let your child take hormones. She's too young. So if this is what a transgender that's in their 20s, no, I think she was in her 30s, is telling D Wade advice for his 12-year-old son daughter,
Says
Son, daughter. Son, daughter.
Wow.
What are we doing with a 5-year-old?
Yo.
Yeah. I fight for the children, bro. I don't care who be mad with me, man.
Just depends on the context of how
How do you guys feel
But
about
it's-
the whole Dwayne Wade and his son daughter situation? Honestly, I feel like
So
it's,
that's the thing now. That's what we calling it now. We just going wrong with that one now.
Son, daughter. Yo, that's
Well,
politically correct. Son, daughter.
Again, I ain't got no listen. I ain't got no say so on that.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
care. The only thing I'm worried about was make sure that he doesn't have the operation.
I'm not gonna speak on it.
Yeah,
Nah,
I
Cypher,
don't
we
got
gotta
no
hear
say
you.
so. I only
I'm
got say so
good.
on mine. That's the only place I only have say so on mine, man. Like I really,
I ain't trying to
I
get
don't
us
know,
shut
yo. I'm be
down
honest, with you, I
before.
don't know what's going on in the household. I don't know what's going
I
on
done
with the
said a
boys.
lot of shit on here already. I ain't trying to get us shut down before we get started. So I'm gonna
Yo,
keep my mouth closed in that situation.
I'm gonna say I'm not surprised because D Wade got some tendencies to him, boy. Hey,
You think so?
he got D Wade got some.
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
I don't know about
when
the
we
what tendencies.
Really?
when we
I
start
think
to
the real
realize,
children is the same.
when we finally start to realize that celebrity culture and that world is Weirdoville, we'll be
heck
better
yeah.
off, dog. You know what I'm
They
saying?
better
Like
do
we
that.
still looking at them like, yeah, we all say they regular people. Them people not regular people, dog. It's something going on in that whole culture that's just different from our culture. So once we realize that that shit is just straight Widowville over there, and the motherfuckers abide by their own rules and their own agendas and their own viewpoints, then we'll be better off as a people and stop looking to them as being, you know, these people that we look to for advice, leadership, and some type of goals and set in life. These motherfuckers is different, dog. They done drunk the Kool-Aid and they punch drunk. They punch drunk. Leave them niggas where they at. That's all I gotta say. Leave them niggas where
I
they
mean,
at.
some of the people in the group may not understand what he's saying. That a lot of us work in nightlife, so we see a lot of
Niggas is punk
stuff
drunk.
that you never seen.
Listen, even if you don't work in nightlife, God, like you got internet, you got television, you see these motherfuckers, you see what they do, you see what they stand for, you see they all got one foot in, one foot out. They're not really about the revolution, but they're gonna show face to be on the right side of history just in case shit change in a different way. They toe that line, they play that game. These motherfuckers is all about their bag and their money, and they teaching everybody else to be about that too. That's why we all fucked up in the game. These niggas is Weirdoville over there. I'm telling you. It's like, and I'm not a Bible person, but it's like modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, to be totally honest with you. The way that these motherfuckers act over there is different.
How was that B trying to shut you down, bro?
You know, it's just, you know, you can, if you got 2 eyes, you can see what the fuck is going on over there. Leave them niggas where they at. That's all I got to say. Leave them where they at. They're not leading no revolution, no change in the world. They're not doing none of that. Motherfuckers is towing the line. That's just my take on it.
We're gonna leave it there.